This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Jennifer Makes a Choice by Blythe. Chapter 1. Jennifer Hart pulled in a deep breath as she exited Vanderbilt University's Monroe Corral Junior Children's Hospital and walked out into the still cool April weather of Nashville, Tennessee. Soon it would be hot and humid, but for now the redbud and dogwood trees still waved their delicate blossoms from where they peeked out from the maze of medical buildings. Jennifer adjusted the oversized bag on her shoulder, filled with small birthday gifts from the staff, and keyed open her car. It had been a busy day. She'd had 4 patients, from a 3-month-old to a sullen teenager, and her shift as a pediatric nurse had been filled with tears, vomit, and stressed-out parents. At least the tears weren't mine. Once she was settled inside, she turned on her phone. No missed calls from her friends, just happy birthday texts with little party emojis. Kind of disappointing for a milestone birthday. The big 30. Jennifer looked out the windshield, noting the stained gray concrete parking garage wall in front of her. Feels a little symbolic. Parked, not moving. Big ol' wall directly ahead. She shook her head. Now I'm being silly. Jennifer adored her job, loved working with the kids. It had been an answer to prayer even, after moving from Los Angeles only to land her dream job at Vanderbilt. She loved Nashville with its southern modernity and friendly people. She had wonderful friends. Jennifer looked at the emojis again. Maybe they didn't know it was my 30th. If they had, they would have made a point to celebrate or commiserate with her. 30 was a touchy number for women in general, and a single woman specifically. But Holly had Noah now, and Marissa had JD, and they were all busy with their coupleness and lives and happiness and... Stop it. Jennifer tucked her phone away and started the car, reminding herself that some people had genuine problems, a sick child with a poor prognosis for one. She'd had a few of those this week, so there was no excuse to feel sorry for herself. Just get home, take a shower, and sleep. Perhaps not very birthday-ish, but definitely practical. Jennifer made her way out of the parking garage and onto the city street. The area around the hospital and university campus was locally known as Vandyland. It was filled with beautiful old homes, hip high-rises, gluten-free vegetarian restaurants, joggers in Lululemon, and traffic. Not exactly LA traffic, but during morning and evening commute times, getting bogged down in a glut of harried drivers was a daily occurrence. As she drove, the setting sun gilded the trees and buildings with a warm glow. Street and porch lights and business neon flickered to life, adding a bit of sparkle to the scene. Vandy was somehow busy and homey at the same time. Once Jennifer was inside her apartment, one of the new hip buildings, she felt a portion of angst ease. The place was something of an oasis with its blue and silver hues contrasted with dark wood tones. And it was usually hushed despite the fact that she had 2 other roommates, both nurses. Someone was always trying to grab some shut-eye before their shift. She set her purse and bag on the granite countertop, smiling when a toy rolled out of her bag. Jennifer set it upright and shook her head. A gag gift from a coworker who insisted a Rhett Butler bobblehead was the perfect talisman to find a man. Jennifer was more amused than offended. But seriously, the thing was ridiculous. Anyone who saw it might wonder at her state of mind. You are going straight into the box in the back of my closet, Rhett. But a shower first. Hot water went a long way to uncrimping muscles and attitude. After her hair was dry and tucked up in a messy bun, she put on her coziest PJs consisting of an old ultra-soft t-shirt and baggy flannel shorts. Jennifer soon felt more circumspect. I was just tired is all. Not melancholy. Once she was ensconced on the couch, she checked her phone again. No calls. No calls, especially from Holly or Marissa. Her attitude faltered. No balloons. No cake. Well, that was okay. She couldn't afford the calories. and no girl talk or the support of close friends.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.